Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Burst 5, and I hope you enjoyed the Evo Talia, because I know I did. I was fucking screaming. We have a card today that I've forgotten. It's in the organization somewhere. We have Try to Complete versus Fencio, Arcane DT versus, oh sorry, we have Pork Chop. Arcane had to drop out. Pork Chop versus Tatsei, Hyacinth versus Safia, Fueled by Estrogen versus Citrix, Dingus versus Faye, and Melissa Mentit versus Abridge. Joining me today on commentary are Heartbreak Daisy and Yucker. What's going?
Howdy.
RC.
Oh. Yeah, the Twitch card says RRC, but
Does
yeah,
it?
I'm having a good time. It's a good day for X. Yeah, it does. It's Jacko's bouncing.
Yeah.
Mine says.
Oh,
yeah.
this is
on the screen itself. Yeah.
Oh,
you're
fuck.
The card. I meant title.
My bad.
I thought you meant title.
It's okay. Yeah.
Oops.
It's RC, gang. It's RC.
Oopsie.
See, this is why you don't bring up production issues because now everything gets derailed.
I put on the wrong playlist.
Xrd.
No. All right, yeah, Xrd, good. Let's Xrd.
Let's Xrd.
What's Xrd?
Let us play some Xrd indeed.
That Evo top 8 was fucking crazy.
I didn't watch it. I was too busy playing League. I paused my Blaze Blue Evo and League of Legends to be here.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Fencio versus. Yeah. Well, we saw both of these players in the last one, or in the last Rookie Roman cancel, I believe, because Try to Complete has been around for a while, but then we saw them on stream a bit. So both these players a little bit on the newer edge, I think.
Well, certainly, yeah. Try to Complete, been around the RRC block for a while. Fencio is a new face to me, which is might have been one of those things where I happen to keep missing the Rookie Roman cancel bracket, so I haven't seen his name crop up. So I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Yeah, so far Try to Complete doing pretty okay. Showing they have the corner okay. Getting the combo here, not enough to kill though.
Yeah, fortunate slide drop pitch, but still locked in the corner. Keeping the pressure running, dead angle, wants to try and get out. Okay. Missed the run after the Fafnir. Can happen. Unfortunate air dash, putting yourself right into the corner and Try to Complete on that first round.
Yeah, Fencio was a little bit late with that, chasing down the Fafnir. It already wasn't counter hit, but then Try to Complete just had time to get out. Takes the round and has a good start, winning the burst out from Fencio. Swords out. And Fencio taking a step back here. Doing some good defense. Jumps out of the overhead.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
Might have had a little oopsie on the micro dash there, but good approach here from Fencio. Already get the knockdown, fake gunflame. Looking for some actions from Try to Complete, but just decided to block it out. Unfortunately, can't block wild throws. So here's Dust Loops. Okay, knockdown.
Yep, Try to Complete. Oh, Fencio taking that step back, using Gunflame Wire C. Seeing what Try to Complete wants to do to get out of this corner and catches the double jump. Couple of good air throws here. Wow, what a super!
Okay, clean reversal, getting out. Good blocks. Unfortunately, that was a low. All right. Overhead. Is it enough to kill? We don't have the meter just yet, but the dust coming out. Sword deploy. Very nice. The combo's running in the reset. Yes.
Whoa!
Let's go. Try to Complete.
I wasn't blocking that. That was an overhead? I did. What happened there? You got the little crouch warning happen. But
thankfully, that is sort of one of the more readable overheads in Xrd where the leg goes up and sits there for a while. You're like, oh, something's coming down.
True. Ground hit Gunflame here. Yeah, Fencio needs to... Had it pretty close in that last game. And ran with a low defense character, taking a lot from this Dust Loop. Holding the pressure down. Yeah.
I feel like Fencio is just letting a little bit of damage hang there, but what's important is at least that he is taking the knockdown off of the second Fafnir. I just feel that lightweight character should be able to get that 6P, 6HS ender. Nevertheless, Try to Complete now here. Great little opening, put him into the corner, keep the combo running, slide drop, but has the swords deployed. Not going hit, but snipes the little goober away. Oh, nice blocks.
Swipes the goober away. Fencio had the Volcanic Viper. Back against the wall again. Finally finding an escape to mid-screen, but gets the DP. Yeah, no OTG. The gun flame just catches the command grab from Try to Complete. Fencer on the board in round 2, or game 2.
A little bit of an oopsie there, but Fenceal capable of having a couple good rounds, but just get hit by the raw electric. Unfortunately, a little bit of an error on the comboing there. Might have just messed up the micro dash, getting a 6P instead. Volcanic Viper, we do not want to hold no more pressure. And there's the one-up wild throw, beautifully timed. We got his dust loop, not this time.
Yeah, Fenceal, good job with the Volcanic Viper. The high startup on that, like right there, has a good vertical hitbox, and has the chance for pressure here. Wins the burst out from Try to Complete. Brown Viper right back in.
Beautiful stop.
And
catching, was that a Blitz Shield attempt? It was something flat.
It might have been. Yeah, it looked like Try to Complete was trying something, but Fenceal denies it. 1-1 now.
Really pressing for his life there towards the end. Just like, I need to try something on this low health, but it just kept getting counter hit reset.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Fenceal's doing a good job of Try to Complete. I would like Ramble Ball in general does not really have a lot of defensive options. Like maybe her normals are pretty good, but doesn't have really like a DP. So seeing Try to Complete going for a little blocking on Wake Up and Fenceal being able to chase it down got him that second game.
Absolutely. This time DP getting baited out, but the delay there messing up the punish window. A little unfortunate, but that's something you always got to be aware of with Soul. He can just shake up the timing a little bit.
Ooh. First up and Try to Complete now. Using this sword to get Fenceal to move around. Holding a little bit of pressure. Not ready for the overhead. Has the corner carry here. And a nice 5D combo. Oh, can't get knocked down.
Still able to keep him in the corner. One sword is deployed. Blitz attempt. Reset into the overhead. Tries to jump out, but there is the auto combos. Getting you a nice auto side swap as well. And beautiful 5K just to challenge the air dash there. So Try to Complete. Taking the round lead, these players are going back and forth. Is this going to be a routine until the end?
Right. Yeah, there's always a chance it could become a game of stamina in a first to 5. Like, this is not like set point for Try to Complete. You know, they got 3 more games to go here.
Absolutely.
And the burst disadvantage. Nice 2D from Fenceal. Any hit that Try to Complete takes now has to hold that damage, but winning the burst out from Fenceal instead.
Oh, wait. Woo! Very nice heavy slash coming down, right? Just denying the Goober set there, but unfortunately, Try to Complete gets Volcanic Viper away from their options, just waiting patiently. No anti-air attempts though, but you get the run-ups. This time challenging for the escape, sets a sword, jumps over to the other side, avoiding the... Is that a heavy slash? Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Probably a back throw attempt.
Oh, sure could be. Great air throw by Fenceal here. Counter hit 6H.
Don't burst this.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
He couldn't hear you!
We need to look. It's not even about hearing me. Just sometimes we gotta look at the screen. We have a round lead. This combo will kill. Let him have it. It's chill. I get that Fenceal's at low life, but it's okay. We can play another.
Yeah, Try to Complete making the choice to try to win that round out, but maybe just not remembering the round count. And at least doing okay here, but high risk situation if you get put in a spot like this.
Yeah, big RC wants to push the damage, keeps the combo rather simple, at least, but it's most important that Fenceal does secure these knockdowns. Could have gone for a little bit more elaborate type of damage, and then you risk the drop and of course the scramble thereafter.
Oh, 2D. Oh, wow, the counter hit start, but Fenceal a little bit late on the pickup at JH. Intercepting a little bit of an OTG, Try to Complete. Didn't have a lot of options, and 2S taking that for Fenceal. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta commend Fenceal's reaction, because the beauty of JHS is that it's 2 hits, so it gives you that time to react. But I feel like he was looking for that air throw, but seeing it just getting a counter hit instead and routing it into Revolver, that's kudos. Kudos for that.
Yeah, very nice. Fenceal making a lot out of these JHs right now. Try to Complete, trying to keep him boxed in. Turn back to mid-screen though. The overhead connects.
We even saw like the fuzzy guard for a bit, but then opting to try and charge might have been an error on the Volcanic Viper attempt there. Does escape the corner, however, Try to Complete is ready, finds the overhead reset, and should be escorting Fenceal all the way to the corner.
Yeah, Try to Complete's corner carry has been so solid. Has the corner Oki right now, getting the knockdown. Both swords up, baits out the DP. And 75 meter here, Fenzio with the burst back, but you gotta, smartly holding it.
Yeah, you do gotta respect it a little bit. The Ramlethal, Valentine's Lamau, but might have also just been DP misinputs. Hard to say without seeing the input history, of course.
The whole situation though. The big thing about Ramlethal though, right, is a lot of those hits. He saw a lot of long combos, and Fenzio has his burst back, and already having a good life lead here, but gives up that burst.
Oh,
gets a throw afterwards though. Mistakes into opportunities, but can't get the second Bandit Bringer.
Yeah, try to go for the little bit spicy angle there. Let's get that Volcanic Viper, 6HS, looking for a crouch confirm, but just less than Viper Rip says, you know what, we YOLO it out. So Fenzio here now with a chance to further solidify the lead. However, that burst gauge is looking meager compared to that of trying to complete a full bar ready to cover for a mistake.
Yeah, try to complete definitely has the advantage here and knows he can get a very long combo here. Fenzio, even though Ramlethal gives a lot of burst back, you know, the chances of getting burst back at this point, not very good. Fenzio doing a good job with the normals. Nice block on the overhead by Fenzio. Another one takes it, and it's 2-2. Yeah, back and forth, as you've said earlier.
This does seem to be the case. It's been quite a type of, like, it's been the typical momentum game between these two players where it's like, oh my god, interacting on defense against my opponent. Rather not. Let's try to match out. Let's just struggle our way through this until we can get our P1 rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, at the early level, especially, like, having your one-player game setup is so important, and try to complete showing that. People talk about Ramlethal has that Oki a little bit hard to work with, but when you get it down, it gets you games. And
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely heavily skews towards that player one aspect where it's just like you really just don't want to deal with your opponent. Just, oh wow, nice reversal.
Yeah, not a lot of damage even with Hellfire, but got trying to complete into a better situation. Using the command grab here for more of that corner carry. Oh, too high for the combo though. And Fenzio dead angling out.
No, wasn't ready for it. That's a tricky one to confirm. Probably inputting it a little too late here, but Big Gun Flame out does have that slight life advantage. However, the sword is there to try and harass you. Beautiful run up with that 5k, getting that anti-air, and just as the burst comes back up, but try to complete smartly, hang on to it.
Yeah, solid awareness, making that chase when try to complete goes to the air. Early burst by Fenzio. And a little bit of mid-screen turns into a touch for Fenzio. The cross-up JK. And the Fafnir try to complete just getting hit by a couple of strays. And not something you want to have happen is Ramlethal. Good sword setup here, though. Oh! A little bit of jump back. Riot Stamp.
I'm seeing finally the Riot Stamp breaking out. I'm too used to see when seeing Soul on the screen. I'm too used to it being piloted by Stale Devil, who is boy does he let those Riot Stamps rip.
Yeah. Game 5 and the first Riot Stamp out by Fenzio. Trying to make the most of this gold burst right now. Volcanic Viper. Nice reversal by Try to Complete here, using the meter. The thing about that super is it's kind of good for turning it around, but not a lot of damage. Try to Complete might be able to get the round here. Fenzio says no.
Baiting, trying to run down, does get the kicked after the Volcanic Viper with just bullying down, look for that Fafnir, and the air-to-air finds it.
Very solid.
The chase down, absolute aggression we love to see here. So Fenzio again shifting the trend away, right? Initially it was Try to Complete that took the lead, and with a race to the bottom it would have been Try to Complete's win, but that back-to-back victory earlier from Fenzio shaking up the entire narrative here. Maybe now we might see a player that has adapted to what Try to Complete is looking for. Finally, we're not going to get caught out by every single overhead.
Yeah, maybe so. That's the thing about adapting in a long set, right? Is I think Guilty Gear, especially a game that you can adapt to your opponent and very quickly start changing the pace of things if they keep representing a certain option. Fenzio representing that Grand Viper though gets sent to the other side. Try to Complete, not able to punish, and Fenzio making the most of it.
Ooh, nice conversion. Blast him into the corner, but the push back against the wall combo too long. Baits out the dead angle. Wasn't quite sure what to do with all that. So, fortunately, just claiming a minor punish into continuing to turn back to try to complete. And there's another command grab. Both players relatively equal on health here, but Try to Complete has Fencio pretty close to the corner with the contraption set up, but we can see Fencio struggling his way out of this situation. Now he gets clipped up by the overhead, but still Try to Complete having a bit of trouble finding these openings. Beautiful red RC, but unfortunately shouldn't be able to get the pick up into the corner. Let's get that OTG goal burst.
Ooh. Immediately using the super, draws out the Grand Viper from Fencio. Has the burst back here. 50 meter for Try to Complete. The overhead. The burst is out. Try to Complete took a step there, but oh, death by paper cuts at the very end, but Try to Complete holds on.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Ooh, nice air throw to start things off with. Beautiful read, trying to get that one up wild throw, but originally Try to Complete backing away. We do see the 5Ps coming out to try and challenge something here. Air-to-air scratching, make sure to keep Fencio locked to the corner, but does end up escaping. Gunflame RC keeps the pressure running. Good stagger pressures.
Yeah, Fencio happy to just use the normals and build up a little bit of that risk, but Try to Complete very patient, getting out of the quarter cover here, going into the 5D, should be able to get a couple of sword sets here. Oh, nice throw on the overhead gap there.
Beautiful stuff, but this is going to be quite a bit of a life deficit to work back from. Does get a wild throw, goes for the Gunflame route. This should be... No, oh, DP...
Too high! Lightweights!
I'd have preferred Revolver there, just for the corner carry, but still has Try to Complete locked in the corner. Ooh, if they were nice with it... If he was nice with it, he had that reaction. Oh, good blocks! We go another one. Blocking out Patience. Burst. Gold even. RC, yeah.
Yep. Oh, nice RC on the Fafnir. Tried to chase, Try to Complete, but doesn't quite get the position. Fencio stuck in the corner now, chasing down. Try to Complete with the FD and gets thrown for it. Still in this. Fencio looking to go up to 4-2, would be 2 up for the first time in this set.
They are brawling for this victory here, just absolutely smashing into each other. There's no one wants to concede more round than necessary, but considering the burst state for both players, Try to Complete is obviously going to be getting his back up first, but both should still have their second chance at this fight. Big counter hit and the Patience as well. Don't want to act too early in case you whiff there, so beautiful damage setting up very nicely here.
Yeah, that was 6 hits, and Try to Complete only just now getting his burst back. Might be able to escape here, but Try to Complete looking a little bit shy, using it for the gold burst again. Swords are out, but Fencio just gets in. And Try to Complete without burst again. No! Using the super right into the Gunflame. Sends it again, no contact. Nice air throw by Fencio. Oh! It's 4-2!
Holy, the magnet hands on Fencio there earlier, just... That was an insane grab. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, we might. My feeling is that Try to Complete starting to look a little bit desperate. Like the gold burst, you know, not really relying on his own offense now, maybe feeling mindful about something that Fencio wants to do. It could be Volcanic Viper. We've seen those S Vipers coming out, but Try to Complete looking a little bit more shy, and Fencio very patiently waiting it out to win these games at this point.
Oh, Gunflame connecting, unfortunately not a little too far away for the Fafnir. Oh, profiles and the Patience, yeah, going for some light moves there, able to recover and get the punish regardless. Overhead connecting again. This is a beautiful momentum moment here for Try to Complete. Hopefully not dropping. Fencio here setting up the contraption. Yes, gets all the knockdowns. There's the mix-up. Nice. Not ready for the pickup, however, but the overhead reset will secure it.
Yeah, Fencio getting touched a couple of times. Starts get hit with the low, you block low, and then they hit you with the high. That's Ramlethal classic. Try to Complete bursting out now. Nice air dash by Fencio to chase back in with the Revolver. Keep some offense going.
That's a lot.
Has the feeling of one game away. Yeah.
Okay. Looking for the 5P there. Unfortunately, not the right range. Does block, standing for a bit, but then immediately resorts back to crouching. It's a very slow overhead that you have to keep in mind. And also plus, if I'm not mistaken. Oh.
I actually don't know. Oh, small counter hit, but doesn't have a big punish on the Viper follow-up. Fencio with the wild throw here. Gunflame keeps it simple. Fencio on set point now and Try to Complete. Will have burst back, but needs to win this game if he wants to keep this going.
certainly. And Fencio also not too far off, especially considering the opponent is Ramlethal, who is kind of a generous burst donator, considering that she's a lot of hits in her combos.
Oh my goodness. Fencio getting that first touch, taking 60%, try to complete, says I don't want a second one like that. A little bit of... Yeah, nice blocks by Fencio. Try to complete. Going in for the command grab that time. Using the corner carry here again, we've seen it. And just like you said, that burst gauge is going to be very close to coming back and try to complete. By comparison, these hits are not doing a lot of damage yet. Volcanic Viper by Fencio.
Dead angle, put back into the contraption. I like it, very aggressive. And there we go, end the burst, once to escape. JHS hits, Wire sees, faking out for the wall throw here. Is it enough to kill? I don't think so, not even with the OTG. And again, the same mistake as before. We should just be ending these into revolvers, but probably needs one good hit here to close it out. Has a bit of meter to play with, and there's a heavy slash to whiff punish, or not, to get the punish on the 6P on block, and Fencio takes it 5-2.
Yeah, fantastic set. That was very exciting. Try to complete had it near the end there, or you know, that last moment, but I do feel like as soon as it started turning into more of a brawl, nobody's gonna win that better than Soul Bad Guy in a matchup like that.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
The 60% starter at that final round, and then try to complete gets a touch but has to do 30% or whatever. That's kind of the Okizeme problem, is you want to get them in that strong starter. But Fencio just held on and knew when to fight out.
Most certainly. So, yeah, absolutely. It showed some good stuff from both players. Hopefully in time, right? Or if time would allow it, they do get to the point of learning matchups, starting to understand how to interact into other characters, and also what to look out for. Because a lot of where Fencio came short was those overheads from Ramlethal, especially the one where she claws downwards. Once again, I do believe that is plus, so even the challenge there should have been normally blown up by try to complete, but spacing saved the day in a sense. But yeah, just how capable, and like you said, how good Soul is at these scrambles, just these situations where you are really trying to force and brawl for control over the P1 experience. It just is too much in Soul's favor for that to be the entire game plan.
Absolutely. Well, good set to those two. I think the fun thing about following up Evo is that a set like that shows that Xrd is fun to watch at any level, and that's one of my favorite things about these all-skill exhibitions is getting to see Xrd at any level and a lot of exciting combos, especially in a game with so much to learn. Where even at that starting level, you start to see like, oh, they got stuff. They got this going on. They've got the touches, and it's only gonna go up from there. So
some might say they got the touch, they got the power.
Ooh.
I think the cynicism in me is that whenever I look at all skill brackets and I start seeing some beginners, I'm sitting there like the gif of the monkey with the hands on his head, like, oh my god, no, don't do that, no. It's just a tragic comedy waiting to play out. It's like, no, I can see the lines, I know what they're falling into. Just the irony of the viewer.
Yeah, it's the everybody's got to walk the path, and sometimes you got to see other people on the path like, don't burst that, no, and you know,
it is what it is. To kill Tatse at the August edition, August 23rd of ZF, for that name. Krent, Reznor, and Olibolin. We need to vaporize you, dog.
Pretty good. Hey, that August Zero Fundamentals. If you're going out to that, Lex Junk Lion of Rookie Roman Cancel and Burst of 5 will be there. So that's I'm plugging that for Lex right now, because I don't know, that's fun. We won't have a stream that weekend. So go to ZF.
You will have a stream that weekend. The ZF stream, of course.
Yeah, tune into the ZF stream that weekend. Go watch Lex tear it up.
We will be playing hella random games. It is a mystery tournament. Oh my god, Mirror. Wait, what?
Yeah, so let's.
That's a mistake. No way Tate's playing Soul like that.
Okay, that's good. Because so the second match we have Arcane DT versus Todd Zeta. Arcane DT had to drop out, so we've got you Porkchop here. You Porkchop, of course, on the soul. But Todd Zeta, we're expecting Potemkin according to the poster. All right, there they are. Yeah, that would have been.
Potemkin, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Potemkin either, but Todd Zeta normally a Leo player, but called Potemkin for the poster.
Is this sandbagging? Are we sandbagging?
It's not sand. People are welcome to enter these with whatever character they want. You know, you pick your character on the sign-up form. We had Dirt with a Heihun last time.
True. Heihun's cool. Potemkin as a secondary is yeah. Yeah.
I think Potemkin as a secondary is fun though, because a lot of like Potemkin's low tier strength, like he's great because he teaches you a lot of fundamental things about the game in order to be able to win.
But I feel like picking up Potemkin as a secondary is just like, hey, I don't suffer enough already.
Nah, it's character building.
It's character building, true.
In that first round, yeah, this matchup though, I feel like this is usually Soul favorite, I would imagine. Like people say he's the better grappler in the matchup.
I could see it. Like Gunflame a little bit annoying to deal with, but at the same time, like Soul is very much the trendsetter in the matchup, but Potemkin has answers to just about everything you would want to play against. Right. Of course, what we do see Porkchop doing is just vibes-based YOLO Volcanic Vipers to possibly call out a press or a Potemkin Buster attempt.
Yeah, Porkchop keeping a good range there. That was game one, very quick. Yeah, wow, what an air dash though. Just like air dash JP, couple of 5Ps, gets the 2P from far away. And Tatse had to hold the big Proudy curse for that first game.
Nice Gunflame. Looking to escape the corner, but immediately the air-to-air challenge. Porkchop is doing an excellent job of placing herself in the right spot at the right time to call out these options from Tatse.
Yeah. Porkchop also, yeah, just keeping the offense very solid here. Backwards Mega Fist from Tatse into a combo. Sorry, the first knockdown that they got, but Tatse's back has been against the wall for a good majority of these sets so far. To be fair to Tatse was expecting Arcane DT on Venom. This is a much different speed.
I mean, even then, I feel like the announcement was made. They could see that our opponent was clearly no longer Arcane.
No, for sure. Just saying, depends how much preparation you got going on. Oh, Grand Viper. Porkchop. 2H into Heavenly! It's all worth it!
Potemkin! Buster! Let's go. It's not kill though, sadly. Ooh. Nice, big 2S. A little too far away for the Pop Buster pick up there, but just getting some solid buns on the screen there, making it a whole chore for Porkchop to escape.
Oh, another riot stamp by Porkchop. Porkchop's been doing a few of these riot stamps and just getting blocked and going back to mid-screen, which feels like a good harassment tool for Tatse. Oh, nice XP! Caught it that time, though.
Active frames. Do we have this routing for the heavyweight? Do we know? Yeah, okay. Not chancing the dust loops. I respect it.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, honestly, you know, position is always better than, like, letting your opponent out.
Yeah.
First stop by Tatse.
Pure C. We are not cooking. The food is burnt. We are not. It is burnt. Ah, no, a little too high up for the heat knuckle, but just lets another one rip. Why not? Straight into the extend. How are we going to secure this game?
Nice FD. Yeah, Porkchop just goes for the push out and sends it again with the Grand Viper for the multi hit.
Ground Viper just getting a whiff punish on 2S. It's so unfortunate.
It's footsies!
It's footsies! That's footsies! Don't let nobody tell you that Xrd don't got footsies!
That's pure honest neutral.
Big nooch. On frame. Oh my god. Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay. Luckily for Tatse, Pork Chop unfortunately dropping the dust loop there, but a whole chunk of HP is already been taken away. Still stuck in the corner. No burst to their name. Gets picked up yet again, but still the dust loops are dropping 5Ps, challenging the techs.
Yeah, Pork Chop hasn't really gotten a full combo yet, but a lot of these stray hits are still keeping her in a good position. Where Tatse's got to try to fight out. Finding a way out with the Hammerfall armor into Gunflame. Back to mid-screen now. Tatse very patient. But, oh, has it with the RC.
Yeah, yes. Very nice. Pork Chop keeping the lead nice and solid. One round from fully cementing and making it a real chore for Tatse to mount any sort of comeback. And just like that, you get a knockdown after so many straight hits. And you think, like, fine, I'm going to run some pressure. But there is Pork Chop ready to disrespect you. She is not holding nada.
Yeah, not holding anything. Keeping that offense going. Sorta knows that the best thing she can do in this situation is just be aggressive and get a lot of two-hit strikes in. Tatse with a nice low there for the knockdown. And gets a counter-hit touch here. Oh, flicks the right stamp that time. Doesn't have a full combo, but the RC here.
Oh, no.
Use the burst as soon as the stun hit.
That's an unfortunate timing, yeah, but not something to be expected from people starting out on Potemkin. He does stun pretty good if you get all those counter hits, and Potemkin players do know how to expect it and route for it. So, I'd say you are forgiven, but the consequence of your choices is you are now without burst, escaping corner, but not doing too hot on the health situation.
Yeah, giving up the burst for that cinematic super. And they had to hold a lot of damage. RC by Pork Chop, putting Tatse in the corner again. A little bit more of that mid-screen pressure going on. The 2P trades. And Tatse has a lot of meter just from blocking all this out.
Yeah, both players are seeing, not wanting to be caught by each other's traps. Let's get the jump in, little confirm, too far away, but I think the OTG of the revolver might have done it, so good burst there from Tatse, but that picks a health to work with here. And the attention gauge is not looking too hot. You may be threatening chip out.
Great flick on the Gunflame. Yeah, in a situation with like no chip. Unfortunately, Pork Chop sending the most chip possible just tags Tatse with it. 3-0 now, and like you said, it'll be a chore to get back from here. Even if you win back 3-0 and even up the score, you're down to a first to 2.
I think at this point they're also just fully committed to the Potemkin. No Leo to be seen.
Right.
I'm still flabbergasted by the Potemkin pick because they do have a Raven as a secondary.
That would be an interesting switch.
Stendo.
Let's hear with the heat knuckle there. Air dash by Pork Chop breaking out the armor. Tatse stuck in the corner again. Gets opened up by a little bit of a frame trap. Yeah, Pork Chop even just keeping the string short. But the story has been that Tachi just has no way out, it seems like.
Yeah, just escaping on Potemkin is typically very tricky. Something you have to understand the game quite nicely for. Oh, gets a side swap. Unfortunately, no knockdown, but does bait out the burst. Oh, sorry, does bait out the DP. Gets hit by the burst. Fall connecting. Unfortunately, sending him too high up and just holding a bit too much damage. There it is. The far slash, heavy slash to finish it out. Has the RC too.
It's, I'm surprised. It does feel like we haven't really seen a Potemkin Buster from Tatse as like a reversal option. And that is usually like, not invuln, but one of the key tools for like any kind of opening. And in these like 5P situations, it may be FDing a bit. It's hard to say. From my perspective anyways. 5D by Pork Chop, winning the burst out.
And the old person check not getting passed by Tatse, unfortunately. Old confirmed. Having a bit of trouble getting these anti-airs going, especially because of how compact. Oh my god, yeah, beautiful low profile, trying to armor, but it is meant to be Gigantor coming out. This is, I guess it works. But now if you can get a good counter hit going, you will get that stun go, but I feel like too much time has passed.
Yeah, the stun potential. Pork Chop, maybe aware, knew that she was kind of like any hit would have been stunned there. Waited it out a little bit, Gets the throw combo here, closes it out, up to 4-0 now. If Tatse wants to switch, this is their last chance.
I think it's the Potemkin commit. Yep.
All right. Put a ring on it.
All right, so last chance here. And also that Tatse is completely and fully locked in to the Leo character. Or sorry, not Leo, sorry, my fault. Potemkin character. That was me trying to manifest, but there are no more games to lose to switch to Leo.
Yeah. Well, Porkchop still keeping it solid here. Tatse back against the wall once again. Porkchop keeping the pressure going. Nice 2P by Tatse, trying for a little bit of an escape, but didn't get what they wanted. Porkchop once again with the knockdown. Oh, never mind. Porkchop's got a point.
Good hold there from Tatse on the bursts. Wants to keep it for the potential final round of this set, but immediately Porkchop off to a great start. Has them locked into the corner. Tries to get the Gunflame out, does jump away, but immediately giving a little bit of space by backing away, trying not to get caught up too much in Potemkin's interaction hell.
BP by Porkchop. First chance Tatse gets. Yeah, good representation of Blitz Shield to catch the Bandit Revolver there. Burst out by Tatse. Trying to armor their way through. Gets a touch into Heat Knuckle.
Oh, where are we going? Big Gunflame, big Gunflame.
Uh-oh.
We might build a meter. No, just short. And this is a really good opportunity for Tatse now, because I think on this wake up should be uninstalling. Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
No, wasn't ready with a significant punch. Does get that 5D though, so Tatse with a chance now. Also, taking it to another round does have the opportunity to build up back that burst gauge to second chance on an interaction that might not go too well in their favor.
Right, yeah. The name of the game almost at this point is just a slow pace, because that's going to give Tatse a good amount of burst back. Just as long as you don't get blown up here, it's gonna get you burst gauge back before a lot of damage happens. But Porkchop once again having the pressure going. Pressure turns into a wild throw. Burst out by Tatse. Good
Santier.
though.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to get too much off of it. Still stuck in the corner. Gold bursting on the 5D. Can't hate it. Does get smoked out by the S-Volcanic Viper. Stuck to the corner. Beautiful delay there on the dive kick. Able to bait out the anti-air from Tatse. Gunflame. Pushing back into the corner. Who said you could leave? I did not permit it.
2P working out for Tatse. 6P on these bandit approaches. Another 6P works out. Didn't win the slide head there. Not sure what was supposed to happen, but Tatse dying with 75 meter, unfortunately. No great reversal option. Porkchop just keeps that pressure going and wins it 5-0.
Yeah. Sadly, it was to be expected. I have absolutely no like I have no data on Tatse playing a Potemkin. I do know one of their buddies does play Potemkin, so I guess they're trying to hop on that same wavelength. But be it as it may, breaking out the fresh character on a supposedly equal matchmaking experience will yield these kind of results.
Look, we do our best to make equal matches here, but it's all skill exhibition.
It is all skill exhibition. We do know that sometimes there may be a mismatch between a certain.
There may sometimes be a complete murder. If you tuned in to Cinnamon Oatmeal versus me a couple of weeks ago, that sometimes you get blown out on these. But good. Tatse coming in with the new character and committing to it for the full 5. That's like full marks in my opinion. Good try there.
I can't hate it. I can't hate it at the end, right? Just sitting there committing it the way out, because at the end, Tatse looking for a learning opportunity. Just get this Potemkin out in the wild against a player that will do what needs to be done to beat the Potemkin, so you can quickly learn. Okay, what can I actually do, and not sort of dive yourself into gimmick-sided Potemkin, because that's a lot of stuff you have to unlearn from. But up next, Safia versus Hyacinth. We are going into Pixie mix-up style.
Yeah, Pixie mix-up style, I can tell you right now, Milia versus Eno players will not enjoy it. You're both getting the Okizeme stuff, but Milia out-navigates you in neutral so easily.
Yeah.
But Eno damage is cracked, so a couple good hits by Safia, if she's got the combos down, it's going to be a problem for Hyacinth.
Oh, most certainly. I think that's typically the space that Ino occupies. If there's a character that can really outmove her or control her movement, she's just like, this blows. I really just need to gap and get my first hit to really get my game plan started.
Mm-hmm. Nice block on the dive by Hyacinth here. Has the jump over cross up. We haven't seen the burst out from Safia yet. But you have to wonder if she maybe just holds on to it. Goes for the IED combo, but doesn't have the connection, unfortunately. Hyacinth in a tight spot, and the forward dash JH throwing the burst out of Hyacinth on round 1.
I do love me a Soul Snatch, even if it is autopiloted from the Ino player.
You know, it's just because it's easy doesn't mean it's not cool.
I pogged, but then I remembered like, oh yeah, I know, sad.
Yeah.
She just does this. So note to Hyacinth and all would-be opponents of Ino, don't burst when she's dashing. Or jump, yeah, like that.
Yeah, solid air throws by Safia, already on display. Hyacinth navigating the neutral a little bit, but maybe looking for something out of Safia. And Safia getting some combos and knockdown out of it. Good throw though, this could change things around. Has another pin knockdown and just catches her with the combo. Yeah, don't need to pick up pin if the round's gonna end. This is only game 1, final round.
We're definitely having a grand old time, especially with I actually don't know how often Hyacinth gets to play against an Ino. We don't see this character all too often, right? It's quite the technical character. You know, I mean, no wait, that's moot. This game is it's very technical. Doesn't matter, but still, it's. I think just a lot of people get scared away by the triangle dashing, which is her big weakness into a lot of matchups.
Yes, totally.
And also some of these like super jump cancels. Like it's technical checks in some really awkward spaces compared to other characters where it's just like, hey, do you have the APM to deal with this?
Speaking of APM, Hyacinth activating the Chroming Rose. We have the chance to get a bunch of roses out in a combo, but unfortunately most of the time that combo just doesn't do a whole lot.
We need to unbind Chroming Rose from Milia players.
That's incorrect. People are allowed to live and die by the buttons they press. Well, good.
True. It's free dubs for me, I suppose. I'll take it.
Hey, sometimes it works, and you get to clip it, and it looks cool.
Exactly, but
that's
sometimes it doesn't work. To all the would-be opponents of Milia, if you see them use Chroming Rose, prepare to rub your hands, as that dub is free. They just 50 minutes for the fun.
That's top tier life. We just get to waste meter like that. Yeah, it's decadent.
Exactly. You don't need that meter. You just don't pin.
Well, burst out by both players here.
Waste meter.
Oh no. That's all that Milia players after 2021 know how to do.
Exactly. We got the Bombo. A little bit too low for the pin to connect there, but reversal super gets smacked out. Also the Hellfire damage, but I can reversal super too, says Hyacinth. OTG? No, just set the...
It worked. Yeah, pretty sneaky. Hyacinth definitely could have converted. There's the tumble after Winger there. You get some extra hits, send them into the air a bit. Could have been a Guts Crush, but still getting the round is a good spot to be in. Is that pin knocked down? Yeah, 4H on the double jump. Good block from the HCL here.
More of an issue on the Safia's side for not keeping that meaty tight. Currently bleeding away a lot of health against Hyacinth's movement. Does YRC looking to escape the corner, not be pulled in that. Hit CL. Nice, yes. Snatch from the air. Tries to roll under, but the 2K to chase it down. Beautifully done.
Hyacinth with another knockdown here. Turbo Fault crossing up the 5K here. Oh, Safia using the stroke the big tree there is a pretty good. The low profile is a lot of stuff, and it's something that as a Milia player you just got to look out for in cases like that. If the disc is too late. I'm accidentally trying to send Amelia VOD review because I love watching Amelia.
Oh no, a bit of an oopsie on the burst there, especially with the round lead that you have, but still might be able to secure it now. Going for the Lush Shake, able to cancel out in time, and gets dive kicked to the ground. So that's an unfortunate usage of your burst gauge, especially considering it was whiffed. So look how low it is. That being said, I know does do quite a lot of hits in her combo, so there is a chance you might get it back. But with a lot of stray hits as it's been going, it's going to be quite tricky.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of like Okizeme loops. It's been a lot of neutral and stray hits, and Safia wins those a lot of times, but like stray hits don't add up to a lot of burst meter. But also, just not getting hit doesn't add up to a lot of burst meter. Hyacinth's in a very good position right now, keeping the offense going left, going right. 100 meter, just gets the throw.
Why not? Yes, and the 50-50, just being right on top of your opponent, saying, you know what, the dice K will decide which side you have to block this.
Yeah. Hyacinth saving the meter in that point. Had 100 meter, could have just gone for an RC, but goes for the disc setup. That's, you know, a million disc is good, but you always want to make sure that you use as much resources as possible before you go back to disc. Like going back to too much disc can be a downfall, but you know,
I
a win's a win.
Because of the conversation in Twitch chat about Ino having rainbow eyes.
Yes.
It doesn't help against the allegations of Xrd players not looking at the screen.
Well, you know, I always thought it was heterochromia. I didn't realize it's like rainbow glistening type stuff.
I'll be more fair to all of you. It ties back to people not playing Ino enough, because I had a friend who played Ino, so I saw it all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. Hyacinth with another turbo fall just above Safia's range. It's an interesting range because it kind of like if she goes for a forward dash, it would be evading the triangle jump, but she's also misstepping a lot of normals and getting behind Safia. Pin knockdown now.
Ooh, looking for the anti-air, but the turbo fall coming at a weird angle. Both players just kind of swinging, looking for a straight hit to work out. Gets a nice little 50-50 by movement alone in the disc. Now, trying to play out the neutral, has a life lead, but there is Safia, and unfortunately some critical drops here. Does get a nice pickup, but one of the things you cannot be affording against as Ino, sorry, is to be dropping these combos. You need these knockdowns.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting the knockdown, making sure you keep your pressure going once they don't have the chance to play. Super big deal for both characters here. Stroke under the bad tree, evading the bad moon from above. And Safia kind of has a chance here. It's been a lot of hopping back and forth in neutral, which is better than getting hit. Nice catch with the JH. And another burst! And she did that with a round up! Hyacinth!
Hyacinth, we gotta stop hero bursting, brother. We gotta stop doing it. Especially when Ino's just dashing on it, so Hyacinth, she's being too funny with it. And now it's really costing her because no burst, a lot of health already off the table, but still the scrambles are kind of working out nicely. Still 6HS connecting, trying to keep her into the corner, and there it is again, just dashing forward. And when you tech, they be holding that 6HS.
Yeah, you know, JH, like, such a good option select of, like, it's a great air button, and also it throws you. Another turbo fall by Hyacinth, gets to knock down. 2D, caught Safia standing. We got the RC combo for a bad moon here. Going low again. And 5D! Fade away against the VCL. That's footsies, baby. It's 2-1 Hyacinth.
That's footsies. That's footsies.
That's footsies. That's footsies.
That's, yeah.
This is Bridge bringing up the spreadsheet. I did want to go look for it because I want the fun data point of the majority of Eno players being like straight, according to self-reporting. But I don't have it on hand. And I'm also watching GGXrd.
I feel like it's usually like it's the dudes that hop on the pretty lady characters.
That's fair. Sometimes those dudes become pretty ladies themselves, IMO, but it depends on the person.
It does happen. It's a very cool phenomenon.
Yeah.
Interesting times. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, good stuff by Safia. Just keeping it locked down. Hyacinth was knocked down a lot and didn't have a lot to get out.
Oh, yes. IB the dive kick, setting up for the throw. Beautiful stuff there from Hyacinth. But again, just, I guess she's not too familiar playing into lightweights because too many times we've seen that pin drop on that instant air dash combo.
Right. Yeah, that's a great observation because those lightweights do typically have a little bit of trouble and like the heavy slash pin can help with that, but it means you still got to keep the combos pretty short. Ina's sort of a funny girl to try to knock down sometimes.
Yeah, it's not only weight classes, it's then the fact that they all decide to have their hurt boxes drawn differently.
Right.
We're all special and unique in our own ways, down to our
variety is the spice of life, you know? Ooh. Going for the jump cross up that time, has the 2H connector. Nice awareness by Hyacinth there. Looked a little bit too high for the super and just goes for another disc and then also backdashing to see if Safia is going to try anything like burst.
Still wins that round out. With stroke there, getting the low profile under the far slash attempt there from Hyacinth, but has Safia locked into the corner. Does burst out, but still... Oh no! Actually, ends up just trapping herself in the corner instead.
Trapped herself in the corner, but getting out now. Oh, nice! Roll to pick up the pin, crosses up Safia again. 6K, goes into a meaty, doesn't get a full knockdown out of it, but Hyacinth very dominant, gets thrown out of that second Volvo. This might be a safe jump. No, it's not!
2K pressed early, no consideration for the meter on the side of Hyacinth. Just like that. It's a 2-game lead over Safia. Winger doesn't suck.
Everyone's shocked. Winger doesn't suck. Winger's fine. Winger's fine. It's okay as a reversal, but it really depends. Among the cast, one of the stronger for safe jump capability because she does have that low air dash, which lets her land sooner. But Safia committed to a button there, and we didn't see it that time.
Yeah.
Hyacinth looking pretty warmed up right now.
Winger is most certainly fine when this fuck-ass move gets used. It's barely even being utilized in the combo.
That could have been a bad man. Okay, that's a you know what? It doesn't count. It doesn't count, but I appreciate the activation.
That's Sin player bias. Yeah, I'm a miserable person. Oh, nice pickup. Yes, we got the corner though, but error on the close latch still. Gets the air throw, chucking Hyacinth back into the corner. We are challenging for the escape, looking for the air dashes, the lush shaker. We're getting a lot of stray hits here. The damage is piling up, and the lead from Safia is slowly disappearing.
Nice. Yeah, the lead's disappearing. Hyacinth again with that great H-pin. Had a good loop of Okizeme there in the knockdowns, but Safia with a good throw, turning it around right now. Beating out the 4H. Not quite able to close it out. Has to give up the burst for it. Hyacinth with 100 meter, but just turbo falls into the note. And Safia looking to keep this from going up to a 3-game lead.
Yeah, but we've been in this situation before, I feel, where these two are brawling, but when it counts, Hyacinth does find the finish. Just like that beautiful roll, actually going for multiple rolls there, but Safia just instead committing to jumping into the air. We do got to be clean with our Oki. Let's not be too funny business now. Oh, low profiles. Cool.
Yeah, Safia's playing a little bit outside, showing that IED combo. Doesn't have the full loop, but even that 6-hit, great amount of damage on a character like Milia, who is like so fragile.
Nice air throw.
The air throw now. I heard a button.
Yeah, and there's the 2K yet again, the same situation, crossing up, but pressing too many buttons. We are being a little too hilarious on. Oh, okay.
It worked that time though, so it's funny.
Yes. Yeah, Safia like saw it the first time, like, okay, this Hyacinth, she's jumping too much. I need to throw this out. Misses it, so I'm like, we'll try it one more time. The beautiful blitz, not enough to kick just yet. But the winger coming out, and I think, oh my God, Hellfire. Womp womp.
Yeah, the winger is a great guts crush, and getting a start out like that, those first couple of hits will take a lot of health out of you. Hyacinth up to 4-1 now. And, yeah.
getting burst back on a Hellfire Super.
Great. Awesome use of this sound effect. Thank you so much. Hyacinth, like, has very smartly just been using her meter for these reversal supers to not let Safia get anything started. And, you know, Wing are very punishable on block, but you do have to look out for it.
Oh, wow, barely able to hit the tip there. And there it is, finally, one of those safe jumps coming off of the triangle dash from Aino. However, not having a good time trying to keep Hyacinth locked in the corner. Both players are relatively even on the health situation. But the danger warning is coming out. Daisuke has commanded you must play a little bit more aggressive. You must interact with your opponent.
Daisuke commandment says go in, and Hyacinth the Oki now. Unfortunately getting thrown by Safia just a little bit too close that time. IED combo by Safia, getting into a knockdown here with the HCL. Oh, you know, a little bit too far, and Hyacinth very smartly just go into the air and getting out of there. Milia, you know, a little bit slippery, and able to close it out with that hairpin. Hyacinth set point now.
Looking in a good spot here. Safia is very close to getting that burst gauge online. These couple of hits already starting off from Hyacinth. Going to be using it immediately, understanding not want to be locked into the corner. However, I feel just the way these sets have been going, it was worth hanging on to it, because Hyacinth has been having a bit of a trouble like keeping the Oki tight. We see her be too funny or going for the slow disc, but this time paying off nicely. The health lead is significant. Jumps back away from the stroke the big tree, eating a couple hits, but that's okay. The life lead is just too grand.
Yeah, grand life lead. Safia able to get these throws and shows that she has the damage, but Hyacinth the meter lead right now, able to use that knockdown. And just hair cars out to catch that landing on the VCL. Hyacinth 5-1. That was very great showing by Hyacinth IMO. Just in I was like admiring something about it, but yeah.
This is like the first or second time I've seen hair car out of Hyacinth, that's funny. But yeah, definitely we see a lot of like back and forth, both of them wanting to occupy the airspace, swinging with their largest normals just to tame the other, bring them back to the ground so they can finally run their heavily mandated mix-ups. But when it mattered the most, Hyacinth came out on top, be it through wingers, be it through just some really sharp reads. I'm still very impressed by that 5D, just the fade away to get the last hit into kills.
It was so cool.
Yeah, class stuff.
Yeah, very, very solid. I think something just in terms of Hyacinth was also doing a good job of being like, some of these mix-ups aren't broken, so I don't have to fix them. We saw a lot of like mid-screen disc set, the short hop over, and then confirming with the /2H, and you know, like a little bit of a knockdown there. And one of those things about Milia is that, of course, she has difficult mix-ups to worry about. I said mix-ups because I just saw roses. But at the same time, like sometimes they just play rock 4 times, and you got to start answering with paper. And just awareness of Milia's position and the way your opponent is preferring things can be a big help. Because especially at the early level, a lot of people may be going for that stuff that they've hit in training mode. Because that /2H shit is a little bit hard. But she looks so clean with it, you know, and it got her into a very strong position. So, great stuff.
Also, good news, Hyacinth. It only gets more stressful from here on out. Enjoy. Welcome to GGXrd. Welcome to fighting games, actually.
Yeah, welcome to fighting games. Most stressful set of my life, wins at 5-1. It is like that, Versino.
It does be like that. I mean, it was 5-1, but like I said, the rounds were
5-1, but it's close. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just cutting through the primary and FL, so good stuff there. But the shotgun stance is on the field. Ooh, a little donation.
This matchup actually has a little bit of history to it. If you folks tuned into Hellfire back in July, these two played a 1st-to-3 set as the opener, which Citrix won 3-1. So they get a 1st-to-5 this time, a little bit more time. And I guess this will be Kairi's opportunity to answer to see if she is found the weaknesses from that
this
loss.
LFL color, because everybody's picking it.
No, it's a good color.
That's why we need to get people off of it. We need to the fucking LFL shotgun P, bro. I can't. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. Beautiful stuff there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He's dead. Hell yeah.
In a long set like this, representing the wake up super very early is a great way to get in your opponent's head. IMO.
Yeah, and speaking of long set, we don't want to be missing this misfiners even right now in this current situation, considering also that it's tied to a resource, but oh, we're having so many critical errors here, giving up so much space and resources over to Fuel.
Yeah, Citrix really hasn't, already down to 3 coins in the round and not in too strong of a position. Getting a coin touch there though, able to use the level 2 MF. Doesn't get this Y knockdown, but still just catches her on the next challenge. And round on the board apiece.
And good stuff there from Fuel to hang on to the burst. It's not something you want to lose here on with such a close, such a devastating life lead aside from Citrix.
Open mid-screen neutral here. At this range where they're both playing on the outside, it's definitely, I would say, favored for Fuel just because she's representing Sniper a lot right now.
Yeah, it definitely is a very nice tool, especially when the Johnny is stuck at level 1. Oh, burst bait, but no, the little slight error there. I don't know if any other version of Misfinder would have connected there. But to keep it safe, you might as well just hit the 5HS.
FD by Fuel. Fuel by Estrogen using the FD to get back. Citrix chasing with the Misfinder dash, using the burst. Oh no! The approach is just a little bit off, and Fuel by Estrogen using the close slash, getting an air combo for game 1.
I wonder if this is something interesting we could see come out from Fuel a bit later is if Citrix is sitting on that like level 2, level 3 Misfinder, she could very much just pull out the Pineberry, hang on to it, and approach. Because if Citrix goes for the Misfinder anti-air, that's a waste because you don't get the wall bounce. She just blows up in the air.
Right.
With a different type of confirm.
That's actually pretty handy, yeah. The way Pineberry pops Elf out of combos by the opponent, using it as a self-sacrificing tool.
Yeah. I would know. I've had many a counter hit beak driver confirm off of it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay, nice little bombo here. No knockdown, unfortunately, and then Citrix getting away with murder. However, ooh, backdashing on the sniper shot. Beautifully done. YRC holding down, but wasn't too confident to press on a blocked situation. Ooh, what a timing.
Nice touch. Great touch by Citrix. Gets actually had the chance to tech out there. Or Fuel did, but... And no coins. The savings is empty. And Fueled by Estrogen knows it. Going in with the GGXrd. 6p RC.
Oh, wow.
Citrix wanting this round, but comes in with the 5H.
Uh-oh. Backdashing, yeah, it's such a stressful situation. The Elfeld running at you, Pineberry deployed underneath you, shotgun stands deployed, and you're trying to jump away, where all she needs to do is just spam that shotgun S.
So far, Fueled by Estrogen doing a good job of controlling the neutral here. 5D combo works, doesn't get the knockdown. Johnny, a little bit of a guy with a weird hurt box, as all are.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I had to become really understanding that, like, okay, with this Misfinder, I am going to hit her off of explosion, so I do need to alternate the pattern, but the 2D on Wake Up is going to get blown up by the wedding cake here, cut right through.
Nice block on the overhead by Citrix. 4 coins, almost gonna have burst back. Oh, this YRC actually beating out the 5H a little bit. Citrix is kinda just getting small hits, but has to play at ranges where Fueled by Estrogen controls the space too much, and she's going up 2-0.
And especially that final situation, right? Those trades going in Fuel's favor is the last thing you want to see happening with the life deficit that you're at. So hopefully we'll see some of that shine of where Citrix was able to win it out over Fueled by Estrogen in the Hellfire bracket you mentioned, or if Fuel just sat down and said, like, all right, we gotta study the Johnny, we gotta study the Citrix guy as well.
Yeah, that is the beauty of a game that's like 10 years old like GGXrd, right? Is there's a lot of matchup footage from people playing these two characters, both characters high in the tier list, a lot of representation. So it is possible that Fueled by Estrogen consulted the sages in some fashion.
How to heck beat Johnny? Cry.
We're all still trying to learn it. Citrix with a knockdown here. Killed by Estrogen does the challenge with the far slash and gives up the burst as well.
Yeah, there could have been a massive punish there, but Fuel believing in the round lead philosophy is willing to commit the burst just for that situation. Jumping slowly towards, but we see a lot of fear in the eyes of Citrix, constantly backing away, hanging on to the burst, as Fuel is threatening the 3-game lead to 0 against Citrix.
Yeah, in a matchup like this, I would say it's very easy for Johnny to turn it around 3-0, but Citrix has to show that he has the answers for it. Getting another knockdown here, 5P by Elfelt. So fast, getting to mash out, but Citrix once again getting a knockdown. Maybe this is his chance.
Slide hitting off screen, that is so tragic, but still able to get a couple straight hits. Finally has the level 2 on the deck, but it's just wasting it into a block here, possibly hoping that Fuel just tries something, but we are getting these stray misfired hits, but only at level 1, which means there is no confirm to be had.
Yeah, Citrix sending a lot more Mistfinders than we've seen Mistfinder cancels, I think. Which is, you know, usually a lot of Johnny pressure comes from having that level 2 MF and doing the Mistfinder cancel. There's one right there, going for the chase. Has a good life lead here. Looking to even up the rounds here. Keep this from going 3-0, but Fuel by Estrogen fighting out. Oh!
Ooh, wow, it's an interesting choice to go for CQC there, considering that we've seen Citrix willing to try things on Wake Up there. So, I mean, even then, why not just a Pineberry deploy? Nevertheless, right, Fuel does have still a fine situation here. It's close to getting burst back on the table. However, stuck in the corner, looking to escape. Both players just kind of swinging, hoping the other falls into their button. But this now Fuel that is going to be bursted out after getting a nice sequence. But the level 3 Misfinder connected. Do we have this Bombos? Citrix keeps it simple, gets the knockdown.
Yeah, kept it pretty simple. Maybe thinking about position, maybe just not aware of the height. Getting another chance here. Showing it off with the Zoikatsu. Fuel by Estrogen has burst back. Manages to fight it back out to mid-screen at the very least.
Knockdown. Going for sniper shots. Away, going for that JD, but the Misfinder going blocked, however, just dashing right in, and the coin confirmed. Citrix putting one on the board. Maybe it was a question of just having to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, that is the thing, you know, Johnny combo is a little bit tough. Maybe it is, you know, warm-up is very important for any character, I would say. When you're playing a little bit heavier on the execution side, you want to make sure that you have your combos down. Even in a first to 5, you don't want to let your opponent get ahead of you if there's a chance they can win it, which there always is. In this all-skill exhibition series.
We love all-skill exhibition series.
Uh-huh.
Okay, nice. Gets a heavy slash and the multi-hit, dashing forward, avoiding the gunshot, and there it is, this 6K calling out. Fuel being in the air, getting that level 2 on the table off of the OTG hit, the Misfinder cancel, and the burst back. We are starting to see some more Johnny action. Dome Shadow, beautiful. The mix, oh no. We gotta respect that.
Yeah, Fuel by Estrogen not showing the respect for it. Down for a burst. Maybe still thinking about the slight game advantage she has, but has to really keep the offense going here because any good touch by Citrix is going to be huge. That 5G thankfully connecting, still not able to get the knockdown.
Might have been a punish opportunity there, especially considering the range that Johnny can play at. Now just playing a little bit of footsies around the gun. Committing to the gun like that, it feels like you're setting yourself up to get 2S there, but so far it hasn't come out from Citrix, so no problem.
Yeah, that LFL 5H, it's got some great horizontal, some great horizontal range, but counter hit if she's touched it all, and it can be a very big starter if you have your spots ready.
The last coin, level 2 on the table. We're gonna get this knockdown. Oh no! Also the late tech there from Fuel, possibly looking to just go tech buttons and invuln through, challenging, but the patience from Citrix is gonna work out. Zwei getting the counter hit. No RC just yet, considering keeping the tension instead for use in the neutral. Blows away the level 2.
Sniper YRC, and she's empty now. 7 seconds of tension penalty. Citrix maybe with a chance, but Fuel Bastard smartly
There it is.
using the buttons.
Oh, beautiful.
Great RC.
The classic YRC, get the time stone out, see what they're doing, and immediately get the right response.
It's 2-2 now. But you know, even in a first to 3, which this is thankfully not, it is a first to 5, but Citrix showing he's got adaptation skills. Playing to win.
We are playing to win. We're here to maintain trends. We do not want to be caught lacking from one bracket to the next exhibition. Ooh!
Wow, great throw out of the close slash. Citrix has a knockdown here. RC, we're gonna see the Bacchus Sai hitting the vape cloud, but it was just a little bit not quite the timing he wanted, and Fuel by Estrogen went for the jump there. But Citrix holding on with another knockdown? No!
Pulling through, okay, gunshot, just the patience there from Citrix, understanding, has the life lead. And yeah, good luck bursting Johnny in general. You'd feel like you should, right? Oh my god, that hit from behind. I love Elfelt. Sarcasm.
Haha. Fuel by Estrogen won that Pineberry Cook. And now out with the shotgun, marching forward just right into the sword. Citrix up for the first time in this set.
This is looking pretty good. I mean, even then, it's been a really solid control from Citrix. Truly, oh wow, what a close slash just to beat out the 2HS attempt there, but does get a lot of straight hits, but sadly not able to get the knockdown off of anything. But there is the footsies. But still, slide drops, has a life lead, but we like these knockdowns. We don't want to be in scramble situations against a character like Elfelt.
Not at all. And Fuel by Estrogen had a little bit of corner pressure there, but Citrix, very nice Abra with the 5k. Both boys trading blows back and forth here. Pineberry connects, and Fuel by Estrogen has the touch for it. Citrix bursting. Not wanting this to go to a round 3. Has 2 coins, 75 meter, and hope in his heart. Oh no!
Drops the combo, sadly, still has a lot of meter to play with. Just goes for the shoot the J, and the whips. Oh, just out of range! Oh my goodness. Almost had that bait. Hey, that's I know you can cut bullets, but that one's hit scan.
Oh, wow!
Someone can just send it, you know, they maybe walk into it. That's definitely one thing that Citrix can capitalize on. Those level 1 misfires just hitting. I feel like that's something that Fuel is looking out for, right? It's like, oh shit, level 2, level 3 misfire, let's play a little bit more conservative. Level 1 misfire, what's gonna happen? I just get like hit back, tech in the air, all good.
There's space in front of me, in front of this samurai. Maybe I can have a chance, and then he just brings the sword out and you're hit. It's a samurai movie, you gotta know it. He's fast at level 1.
He's got the weeb sword style, right? The quick draw. We love that.
And the sunglasses.
And the sunglasses. And the pimp hat.
Oh, low MF, popping Fuel by Estrogen up. Citrix not able to get a full combo though. It's YRC and lands, baiting the burst.
I think like
huge start for Citrix, yeah.
Since Citrix has been taking the lead back in the set, I think we've only seen one successful burst come out from Fuel.
Maybe. Yeah. Some people have like it's easy to get emotional with your burst, and it's also hard to burst Johnny, and both of those together, like, you really got to be careful about the Ranger bursting Johnny, because if you're just doing it when the character turns red, you're probably gonna pay for it.
Yeah. It must feel nice just being undisciplined in a fighting game.
True. Yeah, fighting games are a martial art. It's a discipline. It really is.
Yeah. You gotta keep your head cool. Can't be gotta be a machine. Can't be no emotional. Oh no, the Zwei again hitting off screen. So opportunity there for Fuel to just mash out. But now we're gonna get slammed into the wall. There's the knockdown, spaced out nicely. Do we get... Okay, just go for the 6HS. Didn't have the meter for the this YRC. But yeah, just cutting right through.
No!
It's so painful. It's so painful. What can you do?
It's so hard. Yeah.
It's really just damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, blocks. But not ready for the pine toss.
Has the opportunity to get some damage here, but Citrix mashing out and keeping it at spaces where he just had the advantage up to 4-2 now. If there's ever a time to lock in and keep a cool head, it's right here if you're trying to turn this around, because this is the point.
Absolutely. Be like water, unless you're a water stream that gets interrupted by a giant ass pebble.
Yeah, be like water.
To keep you calm in that.
Right.
Ooh, footsies, back dashes.
Oh! Shotgun hitting from behind.
Certified.
Basically. And got the bridle here. Both players at about even health. First touch by Fueled by Estrogen. Citrix giving up the burst. More blows trading. And Fueled by Estrogen once again, yeah.
I don't think she's too happy with how these situations are playing out, because she's being very disrespectful in a lot of these situations. Or not per se disrespectful, but just like, oh, we both traded. On God, I just got to press now. Like, we can't get any space over the Citrix, because we've seen the four game comeback so far. We need to be trying things.
Yeah. It's yeah, even in the worst of times, you got to keep a cool head about these things. Fueled by Estrogen using a good job of taking that space back, stepping back a little bit. Citrix going on the chase and gets all of his health taken. And Fueled by Estrogen starting to turn it around.
OTG bridle, but immediately just throwing out the heavy slash. Damn. Pick up. Yeah, this is a solid lead here, and this is one of those, like, unless the round is going a little bit more in your favor, you shouldn't be bursting here. And Fuel was hoping that the same kind of burst situation would happen, because there was quite a heavy delay there from the pickup.
Yeah. Citrix was waiting for the burst right there. Still tried to pick it up afterwards, but Fueled by Estrogen very smartly did not give up the burst for the reasons as you just said. Back to mid-screen now. Citrix on the chase. Vyvetch catching that walk forward.
That's so cruel. Just a quick boxer dash, and then doing it with a YRC to also just slow you down, so there is zero chance for you to negate his approach unless you are a YRC in response. We just love time stone mechanics.
Citrix not able to get the Y knockdown, and Fueled by Estrogen turning things around into a 5D, but once again doesn't have that knockdown. Able to get something going here, though, at the very least. RC pushing a little bit further towards the corner. Citrix has burst back, so this is a big moment for Fueled by Estrogen. Ooh.
There's YRC, watch me fly away. I'm a pretty bird, caw.
Yeah, meter is such an important economy in this.
Yeah, but health is a little bit more of a factor now. Beautiful JD. OTG gets the...
Ooh. Oh!
That's... Alright.
Sliding right in!
Cool, I guess we're doing...
Treasure of a gold burst.
Oh, you're dead
100 meter out the chest. And Citrix closes at 5-2. Yeah, that was a 5-game run back after Fueled by Estrogen had a couple of answers going, but Citrix, I think, especially looked warmed up by the end of it. Had a lot of those L-Felt combos, knockdowns, and just good routing, good damage, and Fueled by Estrogen just didn't have as many situations to make the most of.
More than often than not, it was really just the Johnny factor and how your burst functions, and that it barely does. So Citrix getting just hella momentum off of that, especially leading into the next rounds where you just have such limited burst, and Johnny does do quite a bit of hits in certain combos, but can really blow you up with the right setups, with next to no hits being used for it.
Yeah,
it really just felt like Citrix was in that set and just looked at the screen and was like, wait, I'm Johnny, what the fuck? Why am I losing? Let's not do that. Let's cringe. We win in this house.
Well, here we go. Moving along to our 5th match of the night. This is Dingus versus Faye. Faye returning to Burst of 5 after a little bit of time away. We did not see her last week at Rookie Roman Cancel. Of course, an L-Felt high on the rise.
Absolutely. It's Rookie Roman Cancel's very own homegrown Faye, putting in a lot of hard work, right? Going back, I think you could even track the progress if you go probably 2 Rookie Roman Cancels back. It was definitely a very beginner L-Felt. A lot of things looked very rough, but to be expected. And now, as of late, we've been seeing some really sharp confirms, some really good setups into Pineberry Explosion, especially ones that are like already lying there, because L-Felt has ways to trigger the Pineberry. So don't be too impressed in some L-Felt combos, because it's just, you know, she just blows it up. It's not like she's got smart timing or whatever. But what separates your average L-Felt from your slightly more experienced L-Felt is recognizing situations, timings on your routings to set up into an already primed Pineberry, to slam them into it as it is exploding, and then getting the pickup off of it, which Faye got those. And also not being on the red color, that's thank God.
Oh, we saw the color change from Faye. And of course, Dingus, you know, on the Faust, Rookie Roman Cancel graduate, a solid Faust player. Very excited to see him play again as well. I don't have much more of a story for him, unfortunately, but Dingus is solid. Yeah, this will be an exciting matchup.
I think one of the things that Dingus is just very notable for is his FDC. It's really, really on point. Yeah, good luck. That 6P, they grew this character in a lab.
They're growing the players in a lab now too, I'm hearing.
True. The vat. Can't believe it. Oh, that's tough. I love that. 5D YRC, just that quick strike invuln just to get through the 6HS. Good shit.
Nice use of the FD by Faye. Getting a challenge into a little bit of mid-screen pressure here. Dingus with a challenge of his own. Has the pogo. Calls in the sun. Faye navigating around the emergency ward, but Dingus with the intercept. Taking this first round in the set.
Yeah, I hope this is something that Faye adapts towards, because there's one thing you just got to respect on the side of Faust, is that the air is very much a no-go zone. Trishula set up. Oh, into the unblockable. Oh my goodness. The combo too. Dude, Dingus is nice. I love this.
Never mind. With that. One of the things I think is going to be interesting about this set is that L-Felt is a very grounded character for the most part. She's got some good air buttons, but a lot of solid buttons that are not traditional anti-airs. Yeah. And you're already seeing Dingus like go into the air a lot, so Faye may get the chance to do some interceptions here.
The other thing as well is that this is the second time we've seen the 5D YRC on the shotgun stand, so it's a very deliberate thing that Dingus must have consulted the Faust Elder Gods or just labbed out. So having 25 meter in his disposal during shotgun stands looks to be a guaranteed out in a situation that is very, very difficult to deal with for a whole lot of characters.
Absolutely. Yeah, having that 25 meter, you know, the meter economy is important, but YRC, such a strong mechanic at 25 meter, can really turn things around for a situation you don't want to be in. So we'll have to see if Faye has an answer to that, because Dingus did take that first game 2 straight rounds.
Yeah.
And Faye once again with shotgun pressure, though.
See, we see the situation, right? Doesn't have that 25 meter, has to block it out, and unfortunately, the air is also so much not your space when L-Felt has that shotgun S ready to rock.
I like that sequence by Faye. Is she had the Far Slash ready when Dingus teched and went into the 5H just to keep that knockdown going. Able to keep Dingus out from getting in the getting out of the corner without either player using burst.
Oh no, that is not a donation you want to hand over. Yeah, quick 5P, get that Pine Berry away, don't give her too much free space, the run up, the confidence thanks to the mini fouls on the table, and Faye is running in to block it out. Still not escaping the corner, but finds a beautiful 5HS challenge on the pogo set from Dingus.
Thought there was an item there. Looks like a little guy's out. Faye able to get in.
Oh, there he is?
And it gets blown back into it, and Dingus has the pickup. Nice extension of damage here.
That's so cool, and oh my goodness, the momentum. RC, try for a little bit more. No, just goes for the hammer. Would have been really nice if Faye were to just automatically tech back, but no, she's got that bloodlust. She wants to get in, go forward.
Yeah, Faye is a woman with 3 guns at her disposal. She's gonna go in. Nice blitz, catching the meteors as well. Dingus able to hold on though. Final round, game 2, both players with burst. And a strong start by Faye.
Oh, nice confirm. Might have been... That feels like a Faust exclusive route, considering how tall this character is. Because that kind of knockdown, not too normal, but holy chip damage. We need to barrier that, buddy. We need to barrier that.
And Elfelt giving Faye 75 meter with the offense she's running so far. JDYRC doing a good job of pushing Dingus out. Oh, wow! Unblockable routes into the Pineberry. It's 1-1 now.
Yeah, sadly, Dingus offering too much space there, and really, you just want to FD those shotgun shots, or get straight into the tech you were using earlier of 5D YRC. You really just don't want to give all that free health away while still being under pressure.
Yeah, absolutely not. Dingus getting a couple of assists. Chasing out, winning the burst out from Faye.
Puts a knockout from the Bridal Express. The chase down, wants to escort towards the corner. Just barely getting that 2K to clip on that 6HS wave. Beautiful footsies from Dingus. And there is the black hole. Keep the reverse.
Black hole combo! Got the donut. Oh, no. The FDC landed, but then the button came out anyways. Faye with the Hellfire Super taking a lot of life back, trying to break this deficit. But 6P, and the bomb goes off.
What a
funny
call
items
out there from Dingus, because all Faye did, she just ran up and pressed 5K, dude. Like, we are pressing 6P or throw OS or something.
It may have been throw OS. 6P8, yeah. I think, pretty good for Faust as an anti-air throw combo.
Pretty good, try very good.
Well, yeah.
That 6P is, it's a crime. Okay, momentum burst, big donuts, yummy.
Yeah, especially big donuts for Dingus, just to get a little bit of life back. Giving up in the combo, but it means he gets to hang on for a little bit longer. Faye doing very solid offense here and gets a stun out. Doesn't have to do anything complicated. Final round, game 3.
Dingus choking a bit on the defense here against Elfeld. It was looking so clean to start off with, but now either getting too hasty or not pleased with how things are going, is just pressing where he shouldn't, and regular blocking as well where he also shouldn't be.
Yeah, I do think it's a little bit of nice splits by Faye. It's a little bit of everybody has a plan until they get shot in the face, right? And you can have your plan, but once you go into game 3 and the scrambles happen, it can be a little bit harder to recognize those common situations once more if you're really thinking about a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he held the black hole, was trying to confirm what was on the screen, but there, no, CQC! Oh! He had the tech once again, but unfortunately got snatched out.
2D into item. Oil Slick doesn't do a lot to assist Dingus in this moment. Pineberry might set it off, and it does! Faye's not ready! Meteors are coming, actually just RCs. Dingus using the scalpel to pull her back in, and it's 2-1 now in a very, very close set.
Yeah, that's an interaction you can forget quite easily about Faust, is that it's not only his bomb and paper bomb that can do the explosion, it's anything that has, it looks like fire, right? Big one is Soul's Gunflame also just sets it off.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that one, you'll see that one a lot. But the Pineberry, also an explosive item, giving Dingus a lead up here, and using those FDCs to get a good poison hit, which Faye mashes out with the 5H.
Oh, yeah, it's an unfortunate air backdash, but still sent high into the sky, give an opportunity to just tech out from the corner. However, she does put herself back in there. Oh yeah, Dingus going for the meaty projectile. Good blocks from Faye. There's an bomb behind. I completely forgot that was there. And yeah, just setting up into the unblockable Dingus with a really, really strong round.
Yeah, Faye blocking a little bit too long in that. And Dingus having some good pressure here, assisted by the black hole. A second one's out. This will be a black hole combo. Faye knows it, doesn't want it. What a trade! Alpha picks those up. Faye picks those up.
Just does that. I cannot believe it.
Wait for me for a chocolate bar, no punish.
Oh, but imagine. Oh,
no. Sniper. That's a war movie sequence. It's like the sniper getting killed by a grenade exploding an oil puddle at their feet when they're trying to take a shot.
Remember me. I think it didn't even matter if Faust gets hit there, because like the oil slick is just gonna hang around. The pine berry is also gonna hang around.
Yeah.
It's just a really tragic. Was a tragic irony. You just said this. You are the actions of the consequence of your own actions.
Yeah. Yeah. The bed was made.
The pressure. Oh no! Dingus challenging in the wrong moment. Still the OTG. However, taking into the air while Elfeld has the shotgun pulled out. It's not any better. It's not an any better situation.
Not at all. Oh, Dingus trying the 5D to use some invuln frames to get out of it. Faye able to mash the gap, but doesn't get to keep her pressure, unfortunately. Dingus using that meter for a sequence of items. One of those was meteors, but it hit the oil slick and lit the fire, I think?
Yeah, exactly. And just Dingus happening to do a move that extended
consequences of your actions.
Yeah, foreshadowing and such.
Yeah. And the meteor's out for Dingus.
We love a narrative that circles around. Oh, beautiful IB.
Oh, here we go. Nice jump out of the CQC. Dingus going pressure into Pogo. Faye fighting back in with shotgun right now.
Yeah, it just leaves.
Nice. Yeah, great leave.
Yeah, also smart stuff from Dingus, not to try and come down and challenge, but to instead use the tools at his disposal to just leave as far as possible and get a bit of space to interact from there on. Solid life lead here, but Faye now has him back into the corner, tries to 5D once more. The Pineberry going the wrong way. Shotgun out, goes for the dead angle, wants an opportunity to try and interact. Black hole, get away.
Oh! She still got the knockdown! The bullets reached even as she's pulled away. Dingus dying with his burst.
Yeah,
Faye bringing it back up to 3-2, or 2-3, pardon me.
Yeah, there's also a slight attraction on Faust in the black hole, so they just happened to be moving at the right pace that he kept sliding back with her, but still was bouncing in the gunshot.
Shot to death during spaghettification. It's messed up.
Not a way I'd like to go out. We'll put it on your headstone.
Definitely not on the headstone.
Oh,
wow!
Just out of reach from the burst. That's tragic stuff. But the bomb coming in clutch, right? Faye having to concede the pressure over. Trying to navigate our way through, but fall into our own bomb. We're being a little too hasty here.
Yeah, Faye has a lot of, it's been a lot of bomb situations putting Dingus in this spot, but Faye also doing a good job of keeping it at a distance. I don't need to go in. I have tools when the bombs are out. And then Dingus starts approaching and pays the price for it.
Yeah, especially when Dingus is committing his air options up front. All she has to do is wait there with the reticle where he will fall down and just claim her shot. Nice. Oh, and the IB, unfortunately, setting you up beautifully into the CQC here. And just look at this damage. This is... there's still a chance here for Dingus, but oh my, is bleak. And just also regular blocking into the shotgun stances that is health you do not want to be sacrificing.
Yeah, especially not at this point. You know, typically you don't want to FD these the shotgun shots because they're projectiles, so you don't get pushback, but you do want to worry about chip damage. and Dingus just took a lot of chip damage at the end there. Faye once again keeping it tight, bringing it back to 3-3.
Dingus, if this message reaches you, when she YRCs, YRC back so you don't get time stoned.
It's so hard. I don't, like, people are like, just YRC back, but the window for YRC is so short to me. But if you're ready for it, you can absolutely do it, right?
There's definitely situations you can be primed for it, whereas, like, if you see the sniper shot out, you're like, oh, I'm fairly confident the YRC is going to come after this.
Yeah, that's a very fair point.
Yeah, Faye finding the fire back is already off to a fantastic start. Just throw out the Pine Berry for a bit of an air stall. Big old button to fly in, and of course that Pine Berry is about to fall down and make that situation nice and safe. We really like this character, Kappa.
I think she's neat. Oh, I like Faye using the 2P on the black hole there. Dingus didn't have any pressure going, so she's like, if you're gonna come towards me, I'll just keep making it a complication for you. Dingus gets the very far touch into a scalpel combo.
Very nice. Send out the meteors. Air-to-air challenge. Oh, yeah, just was looking to do what she could to break herself away from that area where the meteors would fall, but Dingus spending a lot of time just making sure she can't leave, because it's not even about getting the hit or the punish on her. It's more about just make her block these meteors so I can set the next thing. Oh no! Oh no! He doesn't get the punish. Luck's out there because golden hammer counter hits.
Another meteor? Yeah, scary point for Faye right now. Pivotal moment as well, because whoever wins this is only one game away from taking this set. You don't want to think about a first or two in a set like this. Faye finally getting a challenge at the end here. Dingus holding on to burst so far. Has a lot of life deficit to give up. There's the CQC. And the burst is out.
Oh, better seeing it. Great string earlier from Faye as well to deploy the Pine Berry, get the block string going, pushing Dingus into the corner. And as the Pine Berry would explode, set up for the shotgun. But starting to run this comeback. Dingus had a lot of health in this round, but where did it all go? Trying to jump away from the shot. Oh! The shot does get that JD, swaps the side over. RC, go for the kill! Oh my goodness.
Solid use of the meter by Dingus, and he's 4-3 now.
Oof, all right, one
plays going right back into it.
Yeah, but considering that this went 5-1 in Faye's favor previously, Dingus has surely sat down and done his homework.
Yeah, the work has been shown. Faye's shown some work of her own with the very cool side switch combo.
Oh, go for footsies. Going my way.
Things are going Dingus's way right now. Even though Faye's got a little bit of a life lead, has to make a 2-game lead in order to win this. Very patient right now.
Yeah, considering the life deficit that, oh yeah, good RC wants to back away, the Pine Berry is out, and again, the same situation, just doing too much in the air, ultimately just to fall down where the reticle was waiting for him all this time.
Oh! Good double jump by Dingus. Baited out that close slash by Faye. And has a very good situation going right now. Still has a life deficit to make up though.
That JHS counter hit could have been massive, but unfortunately just didn't quite have that pickup. Far slash getting jumped over. We're in the mix-up now. Pine Berry is deployed. Gets chucked out. Has to block it. Looking to fly away, but no! This is why YRC might have actually ruined it and setting up for the bomb to hit instead. Failing to connect. This is still a very solid win for Dingus, even if he does end up losing his round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just like that. Faye, one round up, you know, and LFL damage, she can close the round out quick, but Dingus does have his burst to give up here, so it's going to be at least 2 interactions from Faye whenever they come. And Dingus so far, getting the FDC pressure going. Faye with a lot of FD, neutral jump, JD. Oh wow, the JD reached past the hammer there. Dingus giving up the burst finally. Yeah, we've seen 15 seconds of fighting and Faye only about 25% of her burst back.
But still, oh no, the 2D getting the, no, what is up in the corner? You just got out of the 6HS blasting away the scalpel, but unfortunately not able to get the Pine Bear, falls down. See, guarantee the combo, just barely not getting that JK to connect, and there is the gunshots out, putting him back to the corner. 6HS, shotgun deployed, avoids the CQC, just like that, gets the knockdown. Hammer deployed, goes for the low, going his way.
Not a lot of meter for Dingus right now. Has 25 meter. Actually might have the touch. There it is. Dingus has the power.
Shout out to Transformers. We're on set point here for Dingus. Beautiful air to air. Unfortunately, not able to get any confirmed. The Vital Express just falling down, but the patience here. The 2D just barely clipping on the 2HS there. Just J2K, J2K.
Fast pressure is like that sometimes. That dive kick so messed up.
Oh. I was a little bit impatient. And wow, what a spike.
Yeah, huge ground bounce. Dingus giving the burst out. A little bit of a life leak here, but any touch by Faye is going to be a big deal. Trying to get cheeky with the sniper rifle, actually manages to get the shot. Has a Pineberry combo here. A little bit too high for the extension.
Oh,
life lead on Faye now, but yeah, no!
I'm just waiting too much there. 6HS waiting. It's been saved for this last moment, and Dingus cleans it out 5-3 against Faye.
No! The 6H! The nefarious overhead of Faust. First to 50? We'll do a first to 50 another time. Yeah, yeah. What a delightful set. Good work to Dingus. You know, as you said, that first set went 5-1 in Faye's favor. Dingus turning it around with a very solid 5-3. Great showing to Faye as well. Always fun to watch her.
Like how Dingus ends it with like, fuck it, first to 50. All right, so guess that takes some time.
Hell yeah! Somebody stream that. I got all kinds of time.
Oh good God, it's Sin.
Yup. Our main event for the night: Melissa Meant It versus Bridge. Sin versus Raven. Melissa out of Colorado. Huge combo fiend, very tech driven in my experience. You'll see her post a lot of clips on Twitter of like training mode combos, and she hits them, right? Bridge, very mental, very like thoughtful player, very willing to like know what they get wrong and turn it around in sets. Like very educated, newer player in comparison, but we've seen Bridge a few times. You know, they're a solid Raven. We played on one of these.
Around. That's not how I would open describing a player. Very mental.
No, it's fine. Some people are mental. It's fine.
It's a big old mental case. We love it.
Shoutouts to insane people.
Yeah, we see you. Nice. And spaced away. Burst safe. Love to see it. Get the knockdown. Food secure. 0 on block. Nice IBs from Bridge. Last thing you want to give away for free is those elk hunts being 0 on block. Fun fact.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah, those elk hunts.
Why are we taking to the sky?
Oh no! Good first round by Melissa. That's the thing about I would imagine about this matchup is like, Sin damage is very fantastic. Raven has good guts, but a very high defense modifier, or a weak defense modifier in terms of like, takes a lot of damage per hit, even though it gets scale later. So a character like Sin with a lot of upfront damage can really blow up Raven. And Raven's low stun.
That was a really good, cool conversion. Surprised not to see the, oh yeah, the instant overhead. But low on calories, yeah, you immediately see her just trying to challenge out, and this is the prime opportunity for a Bridge to mount the comeback, because this is a really awkward spot for Melissa to do anything, because the time is ticking. That's 3 specials worth of calories, I believe.
Yeah, Melissa has a lot of resources to choose from. Wow, early land from Bridge, calls out the air throw. Melissa able to jump out on the next one though.
Yeah, I really wanted that
50 meters?
J Big Driver to connect, so RC right, get the eat there, but beautiful momentum from Bridge. Just sees that situation. Sin, no food. Let's get it rocking. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
nice use
thing.
of the stance by a Bridge. Yeah.
Like the main thing that people would probably see a lot of times against Sin is like, oh, Oh, wow, nice confirm. That's awesome. Get into the ETH, just be nice and aggressive. 5D hits from very far away. 1, 2, has the micro dash in there too. It gets another micro dash. Yeah. Didn't charge the last one, unfortunate. Ooh, big mix-up time into the head. That's a lot of meter.
Yeah, that's all she wrote for game 1.
No teabag? Sad.
I think Melissa is plenty capable of flexing when she wants to, I would say.
You gotta hit them with the teabag real quick.
She's got confidence.
That's fair. That's fair. These are you gotta play with confidence on Sin because mistakes cost you, and we did see that on the second round there, where a unfinished combo with no knockdown, no opportunity to eat, set you in a very awkward position to try and play. But even then, right, you would think that Raven Sin is a chill ass matchup for Sin because like, oh, he flies in a horizontal line straight into my beak driver. But this is a very grounded matchup for Raven. Just run at them, get that invuln frame going, and worst case, ooh. Oh no! Yeah, stance is also a really big one here. It's like Sin is a excitement donator if they're not careful, like this, right? Like, what do you do?
Yes, you're right. Yeah, seeing it right there. Bridge using that stance, get some extra damage for later, and also immediately like playing back in order to make sure that they don't give up all the health that would be gotten up. So great position. Yeah, lost it now.
Nice kick up. Yo, all right. I see it. The backdash, yeah, you gotta be careful. Low excitement, snatched. Low
Nice
excitement
catch.
is just free to get a backdash on. We love Sin backdash. I'm getting too technical because I play this character. It sucks.
No, it's funny.
If we're getting these IBs where it matters, that's definitely critical. Okay, we're riding the line now. 1 hour Oki.
Oh! Baltic Dane breaking through the 5H there. Huge knockdown from Melissa. Should be able to make quick work of this round. There we go, air dashing over the 5H.
We can do that? We can just cheat, break the system? All right. So. I'm surprised Melissa didn't go for the corner loops there because it's a very calorie efficient routing to go for. Oh my, no, it's the macro dash.
Baltic Dane out again. Yeah, Melissa just going for pressure that time instead of the overhead. Building up a lot of risk here.
The thing is,
good match by a bridge. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you went for Blitz, get snatched. Oh, the backdash. Backdash wire. Is he able to avoid the B? Just getting outputsied here. The timing, yeah, good hold there from Melissa. Just waiting slightly, but the knee drops so difficult to anti-air. Dead angle, good position. Stuck in the corner. Surprised to not see the stance being used.
Nice. Oh, whoa! Bridge had the backdash OS, doing the safe jump landing and then backdashing the DP activation. Great punish here, putting it in a good position. Getting the throw. This should kill. Second scratch, a third one, and it's 1-1.
Yeah. So the thing that had me like kind of concerned with like, because Sin is very versatile in his ability to do combos. It's very universal because you just have those calorie cancels. And being a little monster with Sin is fun and all, but you would much rather just be simple and efficient on Sin and really know how to play your neutral, because like, especially when they have just burst on the table, you have to be kind of boring.
Oh, sure.
In a situation where you're trading out, you have to go for this wall bang into 5HS ender for the eat, because anything else, they just tech and smack you out. Nice, big one. Wait, that bursted?
Very heroic burst. I'm
surprised that didn't get...
It looks like it should have been a little bit too high, right?
Yeah, that because 5HS is a natural burst bait, because the follow-up, or the second hit, he crouches really low to the ground.
Interesting. Oh, 6P by bridge. Yeah, Melissa overshooting. Has the burst here. Wake up Blitz! The Blitz War! Yeah, Melissa, a veteran of Blitz Wars, I would say. Very used to the Blitz exchange. Someone you really have to be cerebral about in your Blitz exchanges, because there's a lot of timing factors that she will start responding to.
Ooh, Guts Crush Stab. Oh, yeah.
Oh, way!
The Kizzy mix. We love to see it.
Sick.
You at
2-1.
you. Yeah, JHS as a move sucks, except for doing exactly that, being an instant overhead. Because you think like, oh wow, this move has 3 hits. This guy gets to jump in for free, just like Ravens. Like, no, it hits weird. It's good at that as well, like cross ups. But as your jump in tool, JK, that gives you a lot of blocks done.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. JH kind of good for its vacuum capability, but not your jump in usually. But you know, it got most of the game. Losing her burst early on in this game 4.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of IBs.
Yeah.
Just gotta block this out. Probably looking for Baker there, but YRC does eat your input good.
Oh!
Oh, that was an ITL attempt.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it looked like the orb caught out the start of that cinematic super. We saw the brief fade to black.
Yep. Sadly, RTL is not frame 1 invuln. The burst version is. Oh, big combo time? No, just do the wall combo. Just do the loop. You were gonna just murder Bridge. Hey.
Voltic Dane is out, goes for the overhead. Nice blocking by Bridge, going into the scratch combos now.
Hey, jump
Big
away.
life deficit. Good
We left
catch.
UFC. No. Yeah.
A little bit of pressure.
We do P leaps, K leaps, just try to freak them out on how to run your anti-airs.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about like if you start trying to get used to some of these sin routes because all the specials cancel into each other and then they change the arc of that leap, it's scary.
It's changed the arc of the leap and the fact that he also has 2 leap variants. Ooh, not getting thrown off the ground there is interesting. Nice, yeah, big one. Okay, keep it to confirm, rather simple. Yeah, there it is. Watch that KHS. Big. And that last bit of calorie just for that instant up the head. Beautifully done. Yeah, under normal circumstances, this is the sort of the pain point on Sin. When you look at that situation, if there was like any more health on the side of Bridge, I can guarantee you Melissa eats there, or she's got bigger stones than most Sins to take the Oki there, because that's the choice you make. You eat and you lose Oki, or you just go fuck it, we ball, throw out a Voltic Dane, and we get that last mix-up going.
Yeah, well, I think especially in a life lead like that, she did have room to give up on it. And now up 3-1. Another good starter going. Gonna push Bridge over to the corner.
It's an interesting route. YC.
The spacing that Melissa's playing at right now. Okay, there's the burst out. I was saying keeping Bridge from bursting out a little bit.
Oh, it's active enough to catch the backdash. Hate to see it.
Back to mid-screen here. Voltic Dane. Bridge wire sees but has to hold it. And opens up. Just in time for Melissa to go up another round.
6HS is J6HS is a really funny move because it whiffs on crouchers. But
oh, funny.
You're looking at the situation where it's like Sin's in the air. He's coming down with an overhead. So if you're really willing to just risk it and call them out for doing 6HS, you can just duck under it and get a punish. Oh, nice pickup and the burst bait.
No!
Just do the wall combo, please.
See, here we go.
That'll do it.
Yep.
This one's gonna
4-1 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raven, of course, a character looking forward to all kinds of pains, so good for him. Bridge now has to make up quite a big game deficit if it wants to win this set.
Tricky. Like, I did mention that there's good angles for Raven to play into this matchup, but it's all neutral. Both these characters are really like playing heavy neutral because timing like that, where you get the dash through beat drive, that's essential. But when they start holding it on you, that's when it gets tricky. First baiting.
Yeah, everybody trying to outwit each other here. Bridge getting something started, catches the tech with an air grab. Has a good scratch combo. Plus with 100 or 50 meter, using it for the dead angle. 5H, good knockdown.
There, glide in, Melissa possibly trying to go for Hogbacker. No, the wrong variant, but it's A-okay. We still get the pressure running. I'm wondering if Melissa's having a bit of trouble getting those Hawkbakers out.
Good challenge on the Alcon there. I being the low, had a little bit of a opportunity, giving up a lot of health. RC gets to clash with the DP. Bridge gets away with that stance and immediately pays for it.
No.
Out of calories though.
Oh no! Oh no! This is like, we need to find a way to. Oh no!
No!
Okay. Knockdown secured. Didn't know that it has a third hit there. So saved by the Heavenly Mandate, but just look at the aggression from Bridge. It's just like, no, we don't like that. We want to keep running. Going for the throw bait there, but immediately we see Melissa take to the sky. Knockdown. Okay, no Eat Link. Wants to ride the edge here, seeing how low that Bridge is. Feeling the ability to close it out with what little carries left. And the empty jump low into the burst bait. Oh my goodness.
Bridge wanted that round. Gave it up though. Melissa on set point now. Bridge needs to really make something happen here. And able to get something started with a couple of scratches, but not able to keep the meaty timing going. Melissa switching sides, has a good touch of her own. And a very scary spot to be in.
Wow, with a blitz. Blitz back attempt there from Bridge, unfortunately. Not really going anywhere, but both players surviving. Didn't have the means to convert off the JD. Was possibly hoping that with that JD it would tick over to the 50 meter for the vaulting Dane, but look, we know it's 3 dashes. No, it whiffs. You can't.
Just one this time.
Yeah, unfortunately, if it whiffs, can't get another one going. Oh, trade.
5H trade. Great trade win for Bridge here. Melissa with 15 meter. Not able to get to the ground to use it for a whole lot. Bridge bringing it back to 4-2.
Absolutely, we're looking some good stuff here from Bridge now. Just make sure to get right in Sin's face, because his buttons for challenging, not too great. Has that Hawkbaker, but even that is a pathetic little DP.
Yeah. Nice catch on the air. Yeah, the leaps and the air throws by Bridge here. Having a very good start on this round. A little bit of scratch, a little bit of excitement. Melissa's DP works out that time, though.
The double eat, we got that extra calories to play with now. The JHS, no. The J6HS crossing over to the other side. That was tough. I love that.
Oh, beat driver, can't get a full hit. This will be a few kicks. Decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
Big boot at the end here, giving Bridge the life lead. And the Needle RC able to close it out.
I fully understand Melissa's pain there, because that was supposed to be a really great starter, the counter hit beat driver, but just that slight distance towards the corner, making it really awkward to get this the 6HS, right? Just like they hit the wall a little too low.
Right.
Oh, not 6P.
Melissa with, yeah, great 6P by Melissa here. Looping, landing for the calories.
Yeah,
100 meter here. Oh! Caught the blitz!
No. All right, cool. Oh no! We are. We're getting. I feel like we're getting anxious. It's we're seeing some very basic mistakes here, and
yeah.
We love.
Hold on though.
We love RPS. Yeah, on set point though, Melissa. Nice TKB.
This does feel like the kind of set. If Bridge wins this one, we're gonna see a lot of set point Melissas, because they've been going back and forth as Bridge gets more ready for it. Bridge still not ready to find a good burst spot though. Melissa getting her third victory at the end point of this set.
Yeah. Let the second hit because of the vacuum, setting up for that.
And the hero, Melissa, meant it. Showing her training mode practice. She knows how to kill people. Yeah. It is.
I guess that's for today.
The
The winner.
The other side of it also is that Raven Guts can make a lot of combos hard to kill, so having those golden IK combos is such a big deal. So you don't have to try to chunk through all that health, and you just say, I know I can kill you from here. Sorry about your defensive mechanics, but here's the exit.
True. Let's not have that interaction happen. But yeah, good stuff. We love to see a little bit of Sin action in a decent matchup. It's a really cool character. Unfortunately, a bit too neutral heavy for my flavor. My fault for picking him up.
I hate neutral.
I hate neutral. Yeah, I picked him to
Fuck
not neutral,
neutral.
but exactly. But Melissa with the really cool bombos, and especially showing that corner steal ender there is really cool to see.
Yeah, solid stuff. And good stuff to Bridge as well. Trying a lot with the stances. Just didn't really seem to get the neutral touches it wanted. And, you know, Sin damage. Sin damage is like that. You got IK'd twice, you know? Like, sometimes it's like that. But I do always enjoy watching Bridge, because Bridge's Raven learning is very much, like, on the rise. Similar to Faye. Even though, like, you learn a lot and then you start like kind of dropping the curve or whatever, like keeping up the work is the important point at this point, right? And that never ends.
I did see a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of fuckery from you, Melissa. The one I was kind of hoping to see, which didn't come by, is Bull Bash YRC low. That one's funny. Because they see the big ass 30 frame overhead coming out. It's like, oh, I gotta stand block this, and you just go, we're going low now.
That's gonna do it for Burst of 5 today. Can I get a Kremling real quick?
Hey, Kremlin, no, one sec.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody who played today. Thank you to everybody who applied. Thank you to everybody in chat, and thank you to everybody who watched it. It really makes my day to see a bunch of the extra players come out to watch Burst of 5. Always makes me very, very happy. Do my wonderful commentators have anything to promote today?
Yeah. Crossover in Germany is happening next weekend, and I will be there to bring the exit bracket along with 4 forbidden PCs filled to the brim with anything that isn't mainstream in terms of fighting games. So if you're heading over to Crossover, check that out. Otherwise, the next ZF is going to be August 23rd in good old Netherlands, Utrecht. It's going to be having the very own Lex appearing, and we're going to be hosting a mystery tournament. Yay. So each round a different game.
Shit, for
it's going
real?
to be, yeah. So no regular brackets. It's just going to be mystery, and each round is going to be a technical nightmare as we debug every sort of controllers. So if any of you who are attending ZF is listening, please understand how best to connect your controller to a system. I will skin you alive if you say it works on my machine.
But it does, though.
All right, we're gonna
works
hang
on my
your skin
PC.
Works on.
Uh-oh.
All right, Dizzy, you got anything you want to promote?
Yeah. Wow. Let me plug Drowning Pools, Saturday, November 15th. A one-day event at Lutyens Crypt, Liverpool. It returns for its 3rd year. Is that right, Lex?
That's right.
Yeah, very
That's
fun
where,
event. I went to.
That's where I live.
Yeah, Lex will probably be at Liverpool. I hope a lot of Xrd people turn out for Liverpool. Xrd Rev 2 is a main event. They have a mystery game tournament. I don't know if it's filled up or anything like that. But a 250 entrant cap, plenty of room, November 15th, and it's in a fucking crypt. How cool is that?
It's fucking sick. It's fucking raw as hell. DBH.
One-day event, Sag.
I don't have anything
cheaper.
that I would like to promote because you two covered it all already. Evo's going on right now.
Go watch Evo this weekend.
I'm gonna send you all over to the CBS to Top 8, which is going on right now, I believe. Go follow boobs are progressive and feminist bsky.social.
It's at bapaf.bsky.social.
Fuck, I'm so stupid. All right,
follow Yuzu, she's
next
funny.
next week we'll have Ricky Roman cancel. The week after we'll have Burst of 5. And then the week after that is going to be off, I think, and then because of Zero Fundamentals. And then the week after that, we're having the Ricky Roman Cancel Anniversary Clash, so 2v2 Ricky Roman Cancel tournament to commemorate the first anniversary of Ricky Roman Cancel. Anybody eligible to join Ricky Roman Cancel is eligible to join that, and that is less than 150 milliseconds to Germany. And you can find more details in the Discord here. You can go and sign up for the next Ricky Roman Cancel and the next Burst of 5 in there. But that's gonna do it from us. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week for Ricky Roman Cancel.
Yes. Play Blaze.
Later, gamers.
Bye,
Play
Blaze.
Xrd.